Okay, folks, I'm going to spare you the video of me here, and I am just going to go through this tutorial. So we're on page 218, and this is the visual overview. Sparklines. So it gives you a whole bunch of stuff here. These little green boxes, I would recommend that you look at these because they're going to tell you basically everything you need to know about this next assignment or this next portion of the assignment. So it's talking about sparklines, combination charts, axis titles, data callouts, line charts, grid lines, blah, blah, blah. So lots of stuff here. And it's not necessarily important that you memorize everything here, but eventually you should be getting very, very, very comfortable being able to kind of understand these types of charts and why you might want to use each one of them. So this class is kind of an introduction for you, and there is a high likelihood that you're going to be spending a lot of your time, especially if you're going on to a four-year degree, working with these. It's an expectation, not wouldn't it be nice? So get more comfortable kind of understanding and reading these sorts of things. A lot of times what I find is that you're not necessarily building these from scratch, but you're taking templates and you're using fresh data to refresh these sorts of things. So existing businesses, they're not really inventing sales projections. I mean, that's already been done, right? It just depends upon what your product is and what your turnover is, your cycle, that type of thing. So I'm on page 220. So I'm looking at page 220 at this point. Over here, creating a line chart. All right, so let's go back to our Excel. So here's our Excel sheet. So on this page 220, it says basically we didn't take a break. Well, I kind of did, but I never moved anything. So they want us to go to the projected cash flow worksheet. So again, just a refresher here, these at the bottom are called worksheets. This whole thing is a workbook. Okay, so workbook contains worksheets at the bottom. And it doesn't matter if you're using Excel or something else, that language still applies. So we want to click on the projected cash flow, and we want to select the non-adjacent range B4 through L4, and then we want to find B27 through L27. So this is down a little further, B27, so I got to press Control, and then I click through L27. I'm not sure I got all that. I'm going to do that one more time. So B27 through, or B4 through L4, and then Control, B27 through L27. So I got the 4th line and the 27th line. Only 2 lines in this selection. Once you get that highlighted, click the Insert tab. If you don't think you have it highlighted properly, this will not work. So once we get onto Insert, we want to click on Recommended Charts, and we want to click on the second chart that's listed. Okay, the second chart, it's called the line chart. So it says line right here. Once you got the line chart, click OK. Puts it in the wrong spot. Again, it's okay. We want to format the line chart with the style 15 chart style. So again, click on the chart style, and the line style 15, probably at the bottom of that list. Pick on the style 15, move the chart to the overview worksheet. So I'll come back up here. I'll come back up here. I'll come back up here. And I'll click Overview. So we want to move the chart to the object in Overview, flips us back to the Overview worksheet, and now I want to click, hold, and drag and move this thing down, this cash flow, so it goes from B45. So B45, I'm going to press the Alt key so it snaps to grid. B45. All right, it's hooked to cell B45 there. And then it wants to go to D58. So I'm going to click on the corner, press the Alt key, and then move it up to cell, that's a little too far. Okay, so I've got it on cell D58. So B45 through D48. Looks good to me. Kind of lines up with that D, the right-hand side of the D column. We want to format the chart title with the blue, I remember what we did. I clicked on this one, I went to Home, Format Painter, and click on Cash Flow. Dynamite! Format Painter, gotta love you. Okay, there's the formatting all done. If you look on cell or on page 221, your picture should look like their picture. Okay, so Cash Flow begins on B45 and goes all the way down to D58. And that's about what theirs does. I'm flipping over to page 222.